Hello, everyone. One of the things that we like to do here in our classroom is to provide a preview of the coming day. We usually send them out right after dismissal on the day before, but seeing as that we only have 3 days this week, we wanted to give you a preview of the entire week. It might put the kids at ease to know what we're going to be doing, so please feel free to share this video with them. We also post these learning menus and the videos on our Google Classroom. All the kids will be able to sign into our Google Classroom on Wednesday morning. So here we go. On Wednesday, we're going to start with a class meeting. What we're going to do, if we go to our Google Classroom, is we're going to go have a get to know your teacher's Kahoot. So I'm going to go over here to Kahoot. So it's a game, an online game that the kids will sign in to. And it has 13 different questions about us. What are your teachers' names? They should all get that correct. It's a multiple choice game, and it shows the choices. And they pick either the red triangle, the blue diamond, the orange circle, or the green square. So there are 13 questions here, and it's just a way for them to get to know us. What grades have we taught? What are our favorite colors? What are our favorite sports teams? Which fun fact is true? Where did we go on vacation? What are our hobbies? What pets do we have? What instruments do we play? And things like that. So we will do that. That's a getting to know us Kahoot. And then we're going to do listen to, if I go back to the classwork, what if everybody did that? It's a fun book, and I'm going to open it, but I'm not going to let it play. So just hold on. Let me just, oh, okay. It does come up. It's my computer is very slow. So it's a book called What If Everybody Did? And it's kind of our mantra for the year. So in the book, it says, what if everybody pushed their grocery carts super, super fast in the grocery store? And it has a picture of what would happen. So it's like, what if everybody did? So during the year, if different things come up, we say, well, what if everybody did that? If kids call out or if they laugh at people, what if everybody did that? So that's kind of, we read that book to kind of center them. After the class meeting, we're going to do some Room Team 20 activities. We're going to listen to You're Finally Here and do Unto Otters. So You're Finally Here is a book. We're glad they're finally here. And we're going to do an activities with Skittles. And they're going to pick colors. And based on the color, they're going to share something or tell something or put it on an index card. We don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So that's You're Finally Here. And then we'll read Do Unto Otters. And that's about being kind. And then they will complete this activity, Do Unto Otters. And based on the story, think about how Mr. Rabbit wants the otters to treat him. So we're going to do that. Why was Mr. Rabbit worried? What advice would you give him? And then some words to think about. Apologize, being considerate, if someone's elderly, being a good sport, being patient or being pesky, being polite or teasing somebody. And then we're going to vocabulary match up, fill in the blanks with those words, and then think about good manners. And there are cards here. And I want others to, I don't want others to. So they're going to sort those cards. And then it's just friends should. And all of these are correct, and they can put highlighting tape on those. Okay, so that's the Do Unto Otters that we'll be doing. Then we'll have snack. For math today, it's very short. They're going to sign into Zern and into Extra Math. Zern is a math program that is aligned to Eureka Math, so it supplements or reinforces what we're teaching in Eureka or Eureka Math. And Extra Math is a program that helps the kids practice their math facts. After math, we're going to go to gym. We have gym today, and then have science. For science, we're just going to kind of get them started. We're going to the book Add a Twist Scientist, which they probably have read before. Um, and then we're going to, let me get back to Wednesday. We're going to go to Mystery Doug. It's a website. Doug is a wonderful man who does all these videos, and we're going to learn about what is a scientist and what do scientists do? They ask questions and then they perform experiments to answer those questions. And then we're going to introduce the science notebook to the children. After science, we have writing, and lesson 1 is recognizing genre. Is something expository or informative? Is it opinion or is it narrative? So we're going to do that lesson for writing. And after lunch and recess, we have lunch and recess at 12:15. We have literacy, and we're going to do the book, The Colors of Us. And then we are going to, all the kids are going to draw a self-portrait to keep in the classroom. So that is Wednesday. Hopefully I'm not going on. I'll go a little faster for Thursday. So that's Wednesday. Thursday is more of our regular schedule. Every day we will be starting with math. Then on Thursday, we're going to start with lesson 1 in module 1, which is number sense, and it's place value. It's ones, tens, hundreds. We go to the millions in 4th grade. So we're going to just start that. Then we have snack, our team room 20 activity today, but it's not my fault. So that is a book that we are going to read together. Where is it? But it's not my fault. And then we're going to do an activity based on that as well. Then after that, we have music. For science, we're going to look at our student reader and begin the lab. We're going to follow the scientific method of question, research, hypothesis, summary, scientific drawing. So they're going to learn more about the scientific method, and we're going to start our lab. We don't have writing today because we have chorus and collaboration at the end of the day. So I should probably delete that now that I'm thinking about it. So science will take longer today. And then we have lunch and recess. And after that, the kids don't have chorus today, but they will get the forms for chorus to join. But the teachers have collaboration. So during chorus and collaboration, the students will sign into Epic, which is an online library where they can read all sorts of books, or the books are read to them. And there are comic books, there are chapter books, there are graphic novels, there are informative, there are narrative, there's fantasy. It's just huge. Dreamscape, they will also sign into. And Dreamscape is a great program that helps them to practice all of their vocabulary and grammar and reading. So they do synonyms, antonyms, compare and contrast, answering comprehension questions, prefixes, suffixes. It's a wonderful way for them to practice. And literacy, which I don't have here, but it will be after lunch and recess now that I did that. So I'm going to have literacy first, and then chorus and collaboration is actually at 125. There. So we're going to read a book called The Name Jar. And for The Name Jar, the kids are going to create an acrostic with their name and kind of come up with what their name might mean. And then chorus and collaboration and dismissal. So that is Thursday. And here we go to Friday, our last day together. So obviously, as usual, we're going to start with math, and we're on lesson 2 with place value chart. Then snack, room team 20 activity. First, we're going to read, What Does It Mean to Be Kind? So that is a short little book we're going to read. And then there's a toothpaste activity that we're going to do with the kids. You can't take back what you say. And in that same vein, My Mouth is a Volcano. We're going to read that. And then a thumbs up, thumbs down game for that. Then I'll go to art, which is 45 minutes. And for science today, we're going to actually perform the lab. It's massing sand and gravel. We're going to fill in our data table and write our conclusion. After lunch and recess, we have literacy. And we're going to do Our Class is a Family, because we are. And then we're going to do a team building activity with a yarn. And then they go home. And no writing today because we'll be trying to finish everything up. If they didn't finish their acrostic, if they didn't finish their self-portrait. So we wanted to provide enough time for the kids to get everything done. And those are our first 3 days. And we cannot wait to have your kids here. Everything will be in our Google Classroom. The kids will have access to this. If you look at the Google Classroom, everything is gray because it's scheduled for that day. So Wednesday, September 8th at 7 a.m. That's when it will turn purple. So until if the kids go into the Google Classroom, all that they'll see are the dates. And I put in every single date for the entire trimester, all the way to Thanksgiving. Hard to believe, but we'll get there. So we hope that this video, I know it's long because it's for 3 days, but that's why I do 1 day at a time, usually. So feel free to show this to your children. And we're so looking forward to seeing them and getting to know them and just have a wonderful year together. Bye.